You telling me you ain't never heard of this? It's The Drop.
Deriving from talking about Teresa Witherspoon earlier in the show, I want to talk about what y'all think about WNBA. You know, their season ended. I think Seattle Storm won the championship. Talked about that before, but
did they really? Matter of fact, I did know.
Yeah. What do y'all think the WNBA has to do to increase their brand as a whole and maybe get higher pay? Because I feel like they deserve higher pay, but the argument is they're not getting as much revenue.
Yeah, I mean they can only.
They're not making.
Do they make the same percentage of the revenue stream that the NBA players make?
No.
Like I'm saying, if the NBA's total revenue, if the players make 20%, of WNBA players should make 20% of the WNBA revenue. If that's not what happened, if that's not what's happening, that's a problem. But
I see that.
I can't. If you're not making as much money as a league, you can't shell out that much money to players and stuff.
I feel like it might not be that, like...
They definitely deserve to be paid more, though.
No, I definitely think they deserve
Shouldn't have to go overseas
I'm saying,
to get way more money.
Back with that equity type of thing, like, am I making the same percentage that, you know, somebody else would be making? You know what I'm saying?
Then that's what
I feel like it's because I feel like the disparity between the revenue from the NBA with jerseys, not even just ticket sales, but like jerseys,
it's crazy
and shit is a lot. It's probably a lot higher than with the WNBA.
But I think the money the NBA put some of their money into the WNBA too. So like, damn, like that was a branch off of the NBA.
I definitely hope they eventually get paid more. Like, I don't think any professional athletes, just the dedication that you have to be a professional athlete. Nobody should not be a millionaire.
What's the highest salary in the WNBA? Like 100-some thousand?
Something like that. But Diana Taurasi went to another country, made $2 million in a year.
It's something fucked up.
Insane,
shouldn't have to go to another country to get way more money than you do in America.
Like, that's the thing. It's like it's way more.
Well, that's like, across the board too. Like you don't see no. Like there's a bunch of volleyball players in college who like have to go overseas to play, and other sports too. Like there's no lacrosse league here or volleyball league. Like
I wonder if it's just bigger over there though. If like women's sports is more acceptable probably in other places.
We need to have an athlete on here to get that perspective because that's crazy, bro. Yeah.
Yo, LeBron, Candace Parker, you feel me? A lot.
Maya Moore, bro. Shout out to her for taking off 2 years in the WNBA.
Yeah, she goated for that.
She married that dude she helped.
Shout out to Maya, man.
Look at him hating already.
Right, I knew. I told y'all he was gonna get back.
I love Maya Moore too, but man,
she can't live her life, though.
No, salute to her, man.
You capping, bro.
It don't sound like a salute. That sound like all right. You feel me?
How I'm hating
now?
How I'm hating? I'm not hating.
I'm not hating.
You know, salute to her, man. But
I was so mad when I heard about Maya Moore.
Who said that?
I'm just playing.
That sounds like the shit you said, though.
Man, I seen that shit on Twitter, bro. Damn, nigga from prison, bro. Like, really cold.
These niggas got me figured out, huh?
Over me, bro? The fuck is wrong with this nigga?
She's so immaculate in person, man. Shout out to her. Y'all see I got the WNBA hoodie on right now, so
I'm digging it.
I feel like they need to have more advertising dollars catered to more women in the first place.
For sure.
That's what I would say. But
I also do want to make sure we give time to recognize because it's Trans Week, I think, right now. So shout out to transgender people.
Shout out.
It's just Trans Week.
It's Trans Week because I wanted to make sure to check up on it.
That's what it's called, just Trans Week?
Yes, okay. Trans Week because
shout out to you all.
I think on the 20th, I think it's the 20th. The 20th of November is like Trans Awareness Day or So,
like that. Yeah.
Nah, it's definitely tough. So I just want to make sure we
shout out to trans people though, because it takes a lot of courage.
It takes a lot of courage, bro, and I can only do nothing but respect it, bro.
If I had that kind of courage to attack life in that way, I promise you I'd be the most successful person in the world, bro.
The complete opposite direction of what the whole world wants, what the whole world wants to see you as.
What in the fuck?
That shit is actually crazy.
And you just doing it.
Yeah, and that's
just doing it.
You gotta salute that, bro. It's crazy how people so hateful, bro.
So hateful, bro. Like, what does that shit have to do with you?
Yeah, like,
nigga, just do you, bro. Like, why you care about other people, what they do?
Like,
what they do, like.
Don't nobody else's life affect mine on a daily basis besides the decisions that I make.
Right. So it's
besides
like
my own thoughts, what I do. So why am I worried about somebody else just trying to be themselves?
But the
that's
thing is, even it be worse than that too, because it's like people that will like physically harm and shit. Like it just be some disgusting shit. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Over being trans, yeah.
Even with just how people look at homosexuality and transgender stuff, it's just, I don't know, just too much hate towards it. And even like, what's it called? Dave East was on that too with what's it called?
Yeah,
Lil Nas X and shit.
He was tripping.
It's that. Like, I'm like, come on, bro.
Ain't gonna lie, it doesn't surprise me when you hear like dudes like Dave East say that. Just because, I mean, I get where you come from, you feel me, but I don't think you should be so concerned with somebody else's masculinity.
I agree.
And a lot of people was coming.
That's the main point of it. Why you care,
why
bro?
do you care?
A lot of people was coming at him for that
so
too.
much?
It's like
you see it on social media, bro. Just scroll past it.
Yeah,
right.
It don't take no
like
effort,
that, bro.
Oh, that shit look crazy. And it's gone.
It's not even a problem, bro. So definitely salute to Trans Awareness Week and everything.
Sure.
All of our transgender viewers, all of our fluid viewers, bro. Like, salute to all y'all, man. No, that's like the whole LGBTQ plus, like, shout out to all y'all, bro. To be your real truest self, if that's your real truest self, and to be out there, like, that's some powerful stuff. And even if you still like, you know, everybody got love for you, man.
They call it a community though, like the LGBTQ. Like, I'll imagine like that's probably like some real lit shit to be a part of in that situation.
Yeah.
Just that people, like, people you know just got your back in a situation like
they
that.
just got, you know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all, man. You know.
Yeah. So I was talking to my friend Donnie today. Shout out to my man's Donnie. He joined the military 2-3 years ago. So he's stationed out in New Mexico right now. And I just had a thought. He's white. I mean, nothing against him because he's white, but I'm saying pertaining to black people and other minorities and stuff. Do you think that minorities should be interested in joining the military for the United States, considering how racially divided the country is? Like, me personally, I would never consider joining the military because I would never fight for a country that hates me. Why would I want to die for a place I'm not really accepted in the first place?
Respect. That's the same exact point I had, bro.
So I was thinking, you know, definitely black people from my perspective.
Talk about minorities as a whole.
I think so.
I think
because we're obviously black people were slaves and stuff like that, but all minorities are disrespected. Native Americans, no Native Americans should want to be in the fucking military. That's wild as fuck.
Of course,
crazy.
I don't understand that at all. If you do, I mean, I respect it, obviously, do you? But I don't get it.
I feel like
Hispanic people. I mean, they tried to build a wall to keep
Asians.
Asians too, honestly, because they were treated horribly when they were trying to come here too. They made laws to ban Asian people from coming here.
I feel like I don't think I would ever do that, but I think it comes with a certain privilege that we have. Because just like I was saying, for some people, getting that college degree is, you know, everything.
They see it as patriotic and shit.
You got to make it somehow. And if for some people, it's like, if I don't get this college degree, it's because I have to go to the military. You know what I'm saying? Like, but one way I'm gonna need, because, you know, like, when you go to the military, then you have like a job.
At least you know you
got
good,
all
bro.
the benefits.
You do your 20, you good for life.
That's 20. Just crazy.
You gotta do 20 years to be good for life.
Crazy, but
nigga, imagine that.
A lot of people be on that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
good,
you know,
bro.
I got a question for y'all.
Definitely respect.
if we ended up going to war right now, and
You're not drafting me.
Nah.
that's what I'm saying
You're
though.
not drafting
Would you rather go to jail?
Imagine
I-
Kyrie
would you rather
being
get drafted?
drafted.
I would be. I'm not even gonna say the location, but I'm gonna be gone, bro. I'm gonna be gone. I'll be on the lam, bro.
They're gonna draft your ass. They're gonna pull
Don't
up
even
this
wish
footage.
that on me. Knock on wood, bro.
Like shit.
I
Bro.
do need citizenship somewhere else though. Just
I would be
Just for
on the
that purpose.
lam, and I don't care. I would not even be hurt. Like, oh man, I had to leave America because I didn't want to.
I don't.
No,
I really kind of don't want to be here anymore in the first place. I'd be happy to leave.
Scotland or some shit.
Switzerland,
On some farming shit.
Burkina Faso, anywhere.
Right.
Nigga.
Nah, but I don't think
Madagascar.
minorities should join the military at all. Like you said, a country that doesn't love you at all. So, not in your best interest to do that. I'd never thought about joining.
But
the
you know what was
military,
crazy?
Ever.
I went to
Never.
like pick up food. Matter of fact, I was doing DoorDash and I was dropping off food, and I had to drop it off to some dude in the military, and he was at like I guess like a recruiting center or something. Cause he seen me, like I guess he looked, cause he was black, so he looked at me like, all right, might as well just say this shit to him, cause they have to recruit people. You know, he asked me if I was interested. You know, they pay for my school. I'm like, I'm already in school. I play basketball. Oh, well, you know, this is better. Blah blah blah. You know, all the shit they gonna say. So I really looked at him. I was like, you realize this country hates you because of how you look, right?
You said that?
Yeah, I literally looked at him.
Respect.
So I was
man.
just curious. Like I was so curious what he was gonna have to say. He had nothing to say to me.
Really. That's amazing.
Nah, because the thing is, it's like
Really.
you don't. What you gonna say?
How'd
No,
the
they
shit?
don't.
How'd the shit end?
Huh?
How'd it end?
It would literally, that's how the conversation ended. He was just like, he was really at a loss for words, and I was
It
just
was
like,
on
all right,
his
here's your food.
Huey
I got
Freeman
somewhere
shit.
to go. Yeah, adios.
Just saying some shit to him. Yo, by the way,
That's insane, bro.
I had to ask him though, bro. I had to, and I would have been perfectly fine if he gave me a valid answer for why he did it, because I understand. Like you said, some people just don't have a choice. They got to go do it.
Some people look at it as the only thing.
But
Yeah.
I could never understand voluntarily going to fight for
Never.
a country that literally hates me.
some
Yeah.
people think
Like
that that's,
imagine Jews going to fight for Germany.
some people
Same shit.
view it as
What?
patriotic type of thing, or
Yeah, I said that
I
earlier.
feel like
yeah,
it kind of.
for sure.
I feel like it. I feel like some people, you know, you could kind of look at it in a way of like, if a black person is like Republican or doing some shit like on that type of spectrum, people will call them a coon. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like being a minority going to the military is like, you're a coon. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, because
Wow.
I'm seeing
No,
it's
I
not-
don't even disagree with you, but I've
Because,
just never,
no, I feel like
I've
that's
never
how it's-
said that before. So
because that's how it's viewed as, and I see it.
Because patriotic, like, what you being patriotic
Yeah,
for?
because
nigga?
it's like, or like they'll see it
Why
as.
do you think the
maybe
American
they'll see it.
vibe is the vibe for you?
Maybe
Yeah.
they'll see it as it'll be more like, oh, I'll be more accepted in America. You know
they,
what I'm saying?
they think white ice is better.
Because that's where they
That's
live
what they
at.
think,
Like,
bro.
if they don't have all that
That's what
outside,
they
like
think.
to make it in America, for me to be accepted, like I don't want to be like the same type of people that will probably look at a lower income minority family and be like, why are you here in the neighborhoods running down the Price Valley or something? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like how it's kind of viewed for some people.
But I think with that though, that just proves that people just don't know how to look at the world. Like look at it and really take it in for what it is. Because I just don't understand the thought process. And maybe it's because I don't have that thought process.
I'm really stumped about why.
But
you
it's
would
just
ever-
wild to me. Like, do you read textbooks? Do you know what they used to do to us? And you willing to go let people shoot you in the face to defend this country?
It was a different time, bro.
Different time.
America
niggas,
has
niggas
the
still
same
want to do
character, bro.
Yeah.
They're just smarter about how they go about it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They can't shoot you in broad daylight no more.
I'm gone,
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Sam. I don't know that nigga.
Right.
Who
Who the fuck is Uncle Sam, bro? Like,
What the hell?
the fuck?
Is he even at this party, bro?
Like, shit.
Where he at?
I've never. Oh my
I've
god.
never met this nigga.
Oh.
I remember that.
Wait.
2 Chainz album. So Help Me God.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think about that?
What we
Did you
on
listen
next,
to it
bro?
though?
The 2 Chainz joint?
Yeah.
I did. You liked it?
Wasn't really feeling it because I told y'all, you know, pre-show that I feel like Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. He was really rapping on there.
Yeah, no, I don't think
this
it was my
felt
favorite.
like this was like a little
Yeah, it was kind of
too uppity.
It was kind of up.
I was like, nigga, what is this?
I can definitely respect it. The joint with Ross.
He has some joints on there, but it's just the whole body of work. I feel like.
Yeah. You know, I expect.
I feel like he did some of the songs for just streaming numbers.
I expect some great music out of 2 Chainz. You know, I expect put him on a high.
His last 2 albums.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I put him on a high, like rapper pedestal, especially like.
Y'all saw he said he's giving up getting the whole verse altogether.
Like, what you mean he giving it up?
Just like the game been more the same thing too. Like he.
The fact that Jay-Z wasn't willing to just do a verse for one of these niggas is kind of crazy to me though.
Over these past couple years is insane.
Yeah, I feel like to do a verse.
He should have done it on Pretty Girls Like Trap Music at least. That shit was an album. I don't think we mentioned this in the visual episodes, but Ransom put out a good EP.
I didn't get to listen to this latest one.
That shit was
ridiculous.
Elite,
that shit was heat, bro. That shit was heat.
Oh,
that shit was heat.
Ransom and Nicholas Craven, great project.
Ransom is one of my, one of my top artists right now, bro.
Me too.
Ransom is, and he's not like, if y'all want to be hip to some new music,
Ransom, you definitely like. You like hip hop for real?
Yeah, like he is
real
not
rapping. That's 4 EPs this year, bro.
And the thing is, because he was saying it too. He was like I'm not even rapping no more. Like this is literally just me doing
just
poetry.
My thoughts.
Like this is just me. This is me being my poetic art, whatever
artistic stuff.
This is just my art. Like it's not me trying to hustle and trying to be a rapper no more.
Right.
And that nigga is
spitting his shit, bro.
He's spaz, bro.
Running his shits, bro.
I need to check that out.
He's somebody who really got it though.
Mm-hmm.
Like he has that.
I'm
like niggas just be rappers and they just know how to put something together, but it's just like it's dudes you can tell really
got it.
Yeah.
I'm excited for him to blow up like that.
I hope he do, but I doubt it honestly.
I hope he do, but I hope he don't at the same time. Like I don't want him to get,
because you don't want him to go mainstream trying to keep up with it.
Because this shit raw.
I want him to be very successful. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he wouldn't even really. I don't know.
I feel like he wouldn't switch up like that mainstream.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I think he stay true to himself.
Yeah.
He'll get his.
At the same time, when we talk about crazy money like that, you never know what somebody might do. We don't talk to him every day.
They're saying that Future, ever since like he got with Lori, he been just like mailing it in, like with the High Off Life album. That like he don't even.
He wasn't really doing his thing though, bro.
I love Future, and I feel like this wasn't his best album.
Even on the Future, I feel like
High Off Life wasn't his best. Like when it was alright.
One thing it made me realize is that whole album, I was really preferring listening to Lil Uzi. Like I would listen to Lil Uzi's part.
This new one? Oh.
The Pluto.
Nah, I'm not agreeing with you on that.
Nah, bro. Because I was listening.
I'm talking about High Off Life.
Conversation though, because I ain't gonna lie, I kind of agree with him.
I was listening to Uzi and I'm listening to Future. I'm like, Uzi is really
money.
I would say Uzi definitely had.
I think Uzi
impact on that album.
Uzi had.
I don't agree. I think Future went crazy. You know what I'm saying?
He did go crazy.
Shout out to
Future
Future.
was snapping a little bit. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But even on that joint, I don't think I would have a. I think I would like maybe like 5 or 4 of. The
I like 7, 8.
I got 5 out of it.
Out of 16.
I ain't listened to the deluxe yet though.
Deluxe dropped today too. I think 1 or 2 good songs out of the deluxe. But I saw Goody Mob. The algorithms would be messed up on Apple Music, bro. I didn't even know Goody Mob dropped. Like that's one of the classics.
I was gonna say, I was like, when you said it,
you was confused, right?
I looked at it because and it was a big jump from the last time they put any of their shit out. I said, Goody Mob dropped something, bro.
I'm about to listen to the whole tape. I didn't listen to the whole tape, but they had a song with Andre 3000, bro. He can't miss, bro. I need him to put out a solo joint.
Goody Mob can't miss either.
Of course.
Goody Mob. What was it? No Cigars and shit. I was like, yo, this shit was cool. And they had the joint with Big Boy too.
From Outkast.
And they had one song with Andre 3000, and then they had a song with.
I'm saying the one that Andre just.
No,
that one before.
No, I'm saying in the same album. Like it was like right after. So it was like they did Andre.
Oh, the same album. Oh, it's dope.
And there was no other features or nothing outside of.
Outside of them two.
Outside of Andre and Big Boy.
You listen to the whole joint?
Nah, I didn't listen to all of it.
I'm gonna listen to it.
That shit was very, very valid.
We got shout out to Andre, man. One of the Andre 3000, one of the best rappers of all time.
Easily.
Andre 3000, man. What a guy. What a hero.
Meg Thee Stallion dropping this weekend. Good News. It's her debut album, which is crazy. I thought she already had a debut, but
I hope she
hella
do
music
good,
though.
bro.
She dropped hella music. She did.
Yeah.
She went crazy
Yeah.
this year, bro.
The thing is, I hope she do good though because
She dropped so much crazy.
you
shit.
dropped
Now
so
we
much crazy
got
shit.
Her expectations,
Right?
is
If people
crazy.
can't fuck, if people don't fuck with your album, that's.
Yeah.
it's her debut apparently. So yeah.
But the thing is, like, damn. The thing is, usually,
Nigga beasting.
the thing is when people usually they'll drop their debut, like they'll have like a hot summer or whatever, and then they'll drop their debut, and then the next year. Or
It's
whatever,
long
they'll
overdue
drop
though for
the
the
second.
debut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it's been.
I think
She's had her little moment for
Yeah.
so long.
So long.
But I think she's played it. I think she's played it perfectly.
Yeah.
People's moments don't usually last as long.
Yeah,
bro.
That's
yeah,
true,
for
too.
sure.
You
But that's
gotta
because
think.
they put out
That's
their
true,
debuts
too.
and then their
Yeah.
sophomore. Well, I'm just saying
He
because
made
with
in the club party music.
with any artist, it's
Yeah, I
really
get what you're
like
saying,
you're either
sure.
on or you're not.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
sure.
This is
saying?
her moment to crush for sure. Like
If her debut album
Cake.
is crazy, then she'll go down in history, bro.
Mm.
If it's not, then
it's called
is
good,
definitely-
good news
if it's not,
apparently.
This
she-
would definitely
she
be like
has
one of the
to-
most successful years for artists that I've ever seen.
Yeah, she's doing her thing. You
Mhm.
saw Tory
Love
Lanez
that.
try to pair her off to not talk about it.
for real,
That's what they're saying.
they don't want him to talk about it.
No, for her to like initially when the shit happened, for her to not talk about it, he tried to pair her off, her and her
Jeez.
friend.
Damn.
Meek Mill dropping this Friday a song apparently.
People have a lot to say.
Yeah,
Is that the Meek Mill and Lil Baby joint?
I just saw Meek. I don't know about Lil Baby.
There's
There's
this,
this
dropping a little 4-pack.
Bro, there's this
Yeah?
little joint with Meek Mill and Lil Baby. That shit is crazy. It's like a
A
leak.
snippet, nigga.
No, it's a
Meek Mill
leak,
always be
bro.
having snippets, bro. That'd be amazing.
It was the full song, bro. That Meek Mill and Lil Baby shit was different, bro. I'll play it after this joint.
Y'all know about Masego?
No,
R&B?
I had
Be
listened
getting to
to
my freaky bag with Masego, bro.
face ass. Ew.
Jeez.
Put that on the list.
My freaky
Your
bag.
freaky bag, bro.
That's crazy.
That's an insane statement. My freaky bag.
That's crazy, bro. To Masego, bro.
Yeah, R&B, you know, play around with the ladies, you know. But yeah, Masego, fire EP, bro. You know what I'm saying?
How many songs was on it?
I
I don't
think
listen to-
six. Good little pack, bro.
I feel you.
Jeezy and St. John dropping albums this weekend. I heard Lil Jeezy EP before, like I think it was a few months ago. Wasn't really doing it, but I hope he come back strong.
Mhm.
He'll come out with some shit.
Yeah,
Jeezy don't ever disappoint.
he did the last EP though. So I'm saying
Was it that? I didn't listen to it.
it was that bad.
For real?
I ain't like it.
Damn.
Y'all like St. John?
Yeah, he's cool.
Never really gotten into him before.
I feel like he's the next like superstar. Like
For real, he
I
like
don't
lit.
know.
Yeah.
He's the next superstar.
Damn.
He's lit.
Like he's not just rap. He can do any genre, bro. Like he did
for real,
it.
he's that tough.
Yeah, like he did records with Beyonce on her album for The Lion King. Like
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, no,
he's
up there.
on a different like his name is like Ghetto Lenny. Like that shit is
Him
amazing.
being a low key rapper, you know what I'm saying, is definitely it's different. He's different,
you know what
but
I'm saying.
I'm
So-
gonna get into him, man.
And he got his clothing line. Y'all should get some clothes from there. Christian Sex Club. It's
Mhm.
amazing.
yeah, no, that shit is fire.
What
That's
money
it.
bags?
What's it called?
That is it.
Money, hey, you dropping money bags?
Money bag.
Stupid, dumb. bro.
Christian Sex Club, bro.
Christian Sex Club.
Yeah. I'm gonna get to
The drop of knowledge.
the drop of knowledge.
Crazy part.
You know what I'm saying?
Read the questions
Let's
there.
get into the new routine. One drop.
Yeah, we just doing one question.
It's
today,
a
y'all.
drop of knowledge.
Yeah. Stupid
One
nigga.
single drop.
It's a singular drop of knowledge.
This nigga's hilarious.
All right. Other than money, what can you yourself consider a more important currency?
Wow. What the
I guess I think, and I personally think this might be maybe an even more important form of currency, but like status
Mm-hmm.
or clout or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the same way people will do anything for money, they'll do anything for clout. Like, and it's not like you've never seen it. Like we just talking about like 6ix9ine. You got the 6ix9ines, or you got the Lil Pumps, or whoever doing anything for clout. Trump ain't pay him nothing.
Fuck no,
You think
bro.
Trump- You think Trump-
Damn dollar, bro.
Bro.
Honestly, Lil Pump probably paid him to have that shit.
Son,
He
Yo,
did it to
shit
get
on.
clicks and streams, bro.
Bro,
Of course.
they'll do anything
From white
for
America.
clout. I feel like is such a strong statement.
That shit is crazy.
And even on a lower tier, like you see a blue check,
That should give you life a little bit, bro.
you know what I'm saying? If I get a blue check,
Like,
oh
damn, I
shit,
got a blue check.
I
I'm
got a blue
actually
check.
like a cool person. in the
Or,
world.
like-
shit.
somebody talking to someone with a blue check.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's
You
crazy
do
as hell.
anything for clout, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Is what I personally think currency would be.
That was a good one. I like that one.
Any of y'all got?
G.
You go next, bro.
That boy chugging away.
Right,
trying to
they
make-
give me ass.
Chugging
that
away.
boy chugging away. He trying to get
Go
it
next,
done.
Brody. Can I see the
Well,
question again? You hand it to me?
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Just to take it in another direction, though.
Mhm.
The first answer that came to my mind was time. I think that's the most important commodity any person can have. 'Cause it's the only thing in the world you can't get back. You fuck up, you hit a lick on somebody or somebody lick on you, you can get that shit back. Money you can get back.
Bro, you took mine, bro.
You know, assets you can get all that shit back, but you'll never get a second back that you lived already.
So would you call that currency,
Currency?
though?
Because you have to spend time with people to experience stuff, or you have to spend time doing things to get.
But it's not
experience.
like, would it be a currency if you can't get it? You can't get time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you have to
You think
still.
time is a currency?
You still have to use time though.
I feel like
No.
no. I can see what you're talking about because you do have to spend.
Yeah, it's still
I will spend time. Like I will.
because you got to think, currency is something like you're choosing to spend this money on this because you're valuing this in this moment over anything else you could be spending this money on, right?
My thing is I can't trade somebody something.
Um,
for-
But that's the thing, though.
Important
You could be
currency.
spending time doing a million other things. Like, I could be spending time in the gym doing whatever I want to do, but I'm spending my time here doing a podcast with you right now.
Mhm.
Doing this.
I'm spending time, you feel me?
Experiences.
Because I'm not going to get this time back, and I could be
Hold
using
on,
this
bro,
time
hold on.
doing something completely different.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
The value isn't my bank account. The value is, how many great friendships I have. Right. That's currency.
Yeah, I would say experiences. Like the biggest thing is just spending time with people who you want to grow with, and people who are in your circle. You know what I'm saying? Like as we grow older, our circle is not really as big as it was previous years.
Good question.
Right here. Am I right?
A
Like,
real circle, though, at least. you know,
bro, like
Instead of just a bunch of acquaintances.
yeah, like the people. I don't have as many people in my circle, and I love it, bro. See, I talk to the
That's the
same
decision
type
I
of
made.
people
Very much,
ever.
bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We
Keep
we
it
growing, doing our
Just
thing.
keep it.
But
yo,
definitely,
keep it low-key
to answer
and
that
shit,
question, experiences
Mm.
tie into what you said. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get to experience things and get money and do new things with the people who you love and people who support you and who are around you a
More
lot,
fulfilling than anything.
way more fulfilling, bro, than anything any
definitely
just
see
regular
that.
check or anything could bring you.
I got one question to kind of steer it off before we close out or whatever. When you were like 10, 5, 10, 15
That's a
years
great
old,
question.
how did you envision yourself to how you would look like as a 22 or 21-year-old black man in America? Like, what did you think you would have accomplished compared to what you have accomplished? Or like, how does it differ?
That's a heavy question, bro.
That is a good question.
Probably back then I was probably closed-minded, bro. Probably saw myself only as a football player.
Yeah. Sure.
You know what I mean? Like we're so much more than a football player, and as an athlete in general. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely didn't see myself like when I was that age for sure, because that was all I was focused on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's good to branch out and have different friends who are in different things. Try interests in different places. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it's all about. But I definitely saw myself as being an athlete only. You know.
I definitely agree with that. I don't think my outlook on life at that time, I don't think it had as much creativity as it should have had for somebody that's 10, 11, 12 years old.
And perspective.
Yeah, and perspective. I just, like, my whole life should not have been basketball.
Exactly.
Literally from 5 until I turned 20.
Yeah.
And then realized that, damn, like, the world's actually big as shit. I don't have to just bounce a ball to do things, to have fun. Like, I never would have ever imagined myself doing a podcast. I don't even post on social media. Me either. Like,
I like talking. I never imagined.
I love doing this stuff. Yeah. It's so cool. I never imagined I would do this. I never imagined, like, I would like psychology or want to be an architect and just all these other crazy thoughts that I was having, you know, when I, like, before I went to college and stuff. I never imagined myself really thinking about anything beyond just the moment I was in.
Right.
Which is kind of sad for me, you know, like.
It's sad as shit because we box ourselves in, which is.
Because if you, from that perspective, life is really only, for most people, 18 years.
Yeah.
The moment you start doing all this fun stuff as a kid, and it's just like most people don't get to go to college and go pro for playing a sport or
yeah. You know, I think this
being interested in art and being an artist or a sculptor or something.
The illusion that social media gives us as well is like that you have to reach your goals like really fucking young. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's really a process.
Like if you don't got a house by 22, you done failed at life.
Like you see that on Twitter and Instagram all the time, like in shade room, like, it's insane, right? Like
you don't know what these people's lives
you can't accelerate your process. You can't accelerate your process, so you got to just live in the moment and take every day in stride and really attack the day and do what's best for you. What's gonna come to you comes to you, bro. You're not gonna rush it.
Comparison is really the thief of joy,
right?
Like just looking at
Saw
everybody
that quote
else
today,
and
right?
Just like worrying about what everybody else is doing, what they got, they have
social
that
media
shit just because they're in the situation to have
social media.
Shit.
It's weird because when I try to look back on what I think I used to view myself or like how I want my future self to be after a time, because it was like, you know, I was playing basketball or whatever, so I used to be like, yeah, you know, I would try to go NBA or I try to go pro or whatever, but then, you know, I realized niggas is not 6'5" or whatever. That's I gotta do something completely different or whatever. I
hate that realization.
And it's funny because after that time, it was like, I don't really know what, or like looking back, I don't know what I used to think I would look like. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I know as a kid, I used to think I was going to make one of the best buildings or like a world-known building or something and have it, because I want to be like a, you know, somebody that plays with Legos or build buildings or whatever. Right. But it's like, after that basketball type of realization that I had, and I wasn't like doing track or nothing, like I stopped doing track and stuff. So it was like, I don't know what it is, but I knew that no matter what I would do, it would try to be along the lines of like helping people or like doing something positive for the community and the world. Like I could say, if somebody were to mention my name, my 15-year-old self, probably like 15, 16-year-old self, looking at where I'll be now that I'm about to turn 21 or whatever, I think I was just looking at like, or like how I look at myself being like 30, 35. It's like, I just want to be somebody that tries to help people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Respect.
But let's get into the creative of the week.
Who you got, man? Who you got?
It's a good friend of mine, but black businesswoman.
Love to see it.
McKinney,
nice.
And she's got her Instagram post. Check out her Instagram at Choice Crafts, and pretty much what it is she like does prints and stuff for like on shirts, and she'll do like, I've seen her do
she got a website?
Coffee mugs. Yeah, I think she got a website. Right. The Instagram will be in the description and everything. So definitely check her out. And I know she does like, you know, like paddles for fraternities and stuff. She'll decorate all of them. It's real nice. She has some very high quality stuff. And like,
that's dope, man.
Very much proud of her.
I love to see, you know.
Love to see it.
You know, like some black people just think that the only way out is athletics and entertainment, but you can do whatever, man.
Do a lot of stuff.
Whatever,
you know what I'm saying?
Possibilities is really endless.
And it's art with everything. It's with art. Like
everything is a possibility.
She'll make
entrepreneurs.
She'll make her designs and stuff. Like like everybody can do their entrepreneur type of thing.
What's your name?
Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to at Choice Crafts with a Z. And, you know, especially with right now, there's a lot of fraternity sororities like crossing or whatever. Like, get y'all your paddles and all that. Do whatever you gotta do. She does all that.
Or
It's some good shit.
drop logo, right? Drop shirt.
No,
Merch. Merchandise.
Merch.
Get some money out here.
The drop t-shirts.
But
No shame.
episode 14. Episode 14 in the
y'all.
books.
Woo, gentlemen. I appreciate y'all, yeah.
So,
Of course.
Y'all some great guys, man. Great pod. Episode
Okay.
14. Read the
Appreciate
description.
y'all for watching.
Read the description.
Goddamn.
Peace.
appreciate
Shit
y'all
said in
for
the
tuning in.
beginning.
For sure.
Peace and
out.
love.
Of course.
We
every
own the
time.
IP.
Every time.
Love.
We own the IP.